Hi, I'm Jillian, your ramp onboarding specialist. Today I'm here with a tutorial on how to correctly complete your facility's equipment profile list. We're going to start with the dumbbells. In this example, let's take a look at this dumbbell rack. We want to indicate every increment of dumbbell your facility has. Now, your facility may be different than ours, but for example's sake, let's take a look. We can see that it starts at the lowest weight with 5-pound dumbbells. Now, as a side note, if you don't have 1 through 4-pound dumbbells, we strongly recommend that you obtain 1 through 4-pound dumbbells. These are excellent for your special populations. These would be people that have never resistance trained before in their life, or people that may be rehabbing from injuries. So back to the dumbbells. We want to notate that we have 5s. The next increment up here, you can see we have 7.5s. Then it moves up to 10s, 12.5s, 15s. We're going to move over to this rack, 17.5s, 20s, you get where I'm going. Let's continue down the rack all the way until your largest dumbbell increment. At this particular facility, you can see the largest or heaviest dumbbell is 100 pounds. Once you've completed your profile list sheet for dumbbells, it should look something like this. Let's take a look at barbells. This is a standard barbell rack. We want to notate every increment of prefixed barbells that your facility has. In this scenario, we have a 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60-pound fixed barbell. Now there are straight and curved, but as you can see, the increment on both sides is exactly the same. So you'll just want to notate for your barbells, you have a 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Again, your facility could be different, may have less or more or different increments. Just notate every increment that's available in your facility. When completed, it should look something like this. Let's take a look at how you profile your selectorized machines. First thing you want to do is note the name or manufacturer of the equipment. So we can see this is a matrix. It says it in a couple of different locations. And the other important thing you want to note is exactly what the machine says. This says shoulder press. Now sometimes you'll see different manufacturers might say something like overhead press. You want to note exactly what it says. It's going to make it easier for your clients to follow their ramp program. Now let's take a look at the weight stack. The weight stack, the most minimal weight that you can begin with, it looks like it's 20 pounds because you can see the pin is in this top hole. But if I pull this pin out, you can see right above it, it actually says 10. So we can see the lowest weight is 10 pounds. So your increment starts at 10, and we can see the weight stack goes all the way down to 200. So your weight stack range is from 10 pounds to 200 pounds, and your increment is 2.5, as you can see here by this lever at the top where you're able to add on that increment for the entire stack. Once you've completed notating this down, yours should look something like this. Continuing on with selectorized machines, here we have a multi-station. So there's several different stations where different exercises can be executed. We want to make sure you note each station, the exercise that's listed on the machine, and the weight stack. So if we take a look at this example, we have a triceps push down. Now let's look at the weight stack. This is going to be different than the other selectorized machine we took a look at. You're going to see the lowest weight is 10 pounds, and that moves in a 10-pound increment all the way to 70 pounds. So we're going to note 10 to 70 pounds in 10-pound increments. Then it moves from 70 all the way to 190 pounds, and this is in a 15-pound increment, if you notice. So we're going to list from 70 to 190 with a 15-pound increment, and this is how you correctly give us the data for your weight stack.